The early BERGS show. It's the early BERGS show. The early BERGS gets the worm. The early BERG gets the worm. BERG's having a tough time sleeping again last night. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna go live real quick. See what my peeps are up to. The early bird gets the worm. This is 55 Nation. This ain't no trash nation. This ain't no garbage nation. No trash cans here. No drama here. Just high quality content from yours truly, the Emperor. Emperor 55, do or die. The Seattle Mariners lost again yesterday. 4 in a row. 19 of their last 25 games. We are now in last place in the American League West Division. 17-25. We are truly pathetic. We are truly losers. They need to fire the manager, fire the general manager. They need to fire the players. They need to get rid of everybody. They need to burn down the stadium, relocate. We don't need a baseball team here in Seattle. We suck. We haven't made the playoffs since 2001 or 2002. 20 years. 20 years, folks. 20 years. I want to see colors. I want to see lights. As I walk with the lightjes. I don't walk with the leeches. I walk with the lightjes. The BERGS Show always bringing you interesting quality content. Whether it's in my bed or in the garage. Yes, they have finished the deck. They are still painting the house. And when they're done painting the house, my mom has more work for them to do. Yard work, painting certain rooms inside the house. Honey Bunch, what's up? Honey Bunch. This is never ending. I'm being surrounded by Vietnamese workers. I mowed the front lawn yesterday, but I couldn't mow the back lawn because there's ladders everywhere. There's wheelbarrows everywhere. There's a pressure washer. I'm being taken over. Not by zombies, by Vietnamese workers. I'm being taken over, held hostage. Is this the Vietnam War? Good morning, Vietnam. Folks, who gonna buy me a cup of coffee? I gotta go back up to Guitar Center today. I'm gonna exchange that amp I bought for a different amp, for a Fender amp. That amp I bought, I don't like it. A Boss Katana. I'm gonna get a Fender amp, 40 watter. So I'll be doing that later. One of the reasons I don't like this Boss amp, all of the controls are on top of it, whereas my Marshall, every amp I've ever had, are on the front of it. It makes a big difference. Because when I'm standing there in the garage, I can just walk over and just, adjust the volume, do this, do that, do that. You can't do that with the Boss amp. You have to like tilt it forward. It's very annoying. I don't like it. It's going to be pretty much a straight up trade or return. I don't like the line 6. I like this Fender line they have. So I'll be doing that. You can put that on board. I'll be doing that later, folks. Put that on board. This is my shrine to Jerry Garcia, folks. No half stack. Bringing you quality content since 2008, right here at the BERGS Show. who gonna be the first one to light me up? 'Cause you know I'm gonna need a cup of coffee, an egg McMuffin, and a hash browns. Who gonna light me up? Who gonna light me up? Who gonna buy me breakfast? Who gonna buy me lunch? Noodles 1980 is gonna buy me lunch for spreading a terrible rumor. I don't swat anybody. $5. Honey bunch. How dare you, Noodles? Only thing I said about her was I'm not into her content. All she does is smoke out. I don't smoke anything. Okay, well, she shouldn't be traumatized by me because I didn't do anything. I am not to blame. What are you fucking talking about, dude? I didn't do shit. I was watching the fucking Seattle Mariner game all day yesterday. I've never taken anything to real life. Ask anybody. I'm an OG. You mention that one more time, you're blocked for good. You'll be blocked on the phone. You'll never contact me again. That's a fucking serious thing you're talking about. I'm not a cop caller. I don't take anything to real life. I don't call agencies. I don't call pizzas. I live and let live. Only thing I said about her to you was I'm not into her content. All she does is smoke out. Alright, that's it. You're gone, Noodles. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone, bro. I told you. You're a piece of shit, dude. You'll be blocked on the phone. You're never going to be able to get a hold of me. I don't take anything into real life, dude. Nothing. In fact, I haven't really been coming on YouTube much at all. I went live Saturday night. Before that, I didn't go live for like 5 days. Okay. You go hang out with your little window lickers, your freaks. I'll be doing some Christmas songs. I've been depressed this past week because I didn't like my new amp. I felt like I was forced into buying it. JK No Cal in the house. JK No Cal knows I'm an OG. I don't mess around with anybody anymore, dude. I mean, not even on panels. I hardly go on panels. I ain't going to take it back. I'm going to take it back today. I'm going to get something that I like. Evo. I know what it is. No, I don't mess around with stuff like that. You don't work. You don't work, Carlos. Alright? You don't work. Don't pretend that you work. Lydia Twerp paging Dr. Twerp. Paging Dr. Twerp. Light me up like a Christmas tree. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about what I do. Worry about what you do. Worry about what you do, Carlos. Worry about what you do. Idiots. Paging Dr. Derp. Lydia Derp. Paging Dr. Derp. You, Dr. Derp, have been accused of stealing babies from the maternity ward. How dare you? You are immediately fired from this hospital. You will be escorted from the building right now. And there's a cop car waiting for you. They want to question you down at the station. Dr. Derp has been going up to the maternity ward and apparently got caught trying to steal a baby. How dare you, Dr. Derp? That is outrageous behavior. You'll be brought up on charges, and you will be going to jail for a very long time. That's what Dr. Derp did. She tried to steal an infant. What a joke. Because I guess Mr. Derp is infertile or non-fertile and unable to knock up Mrs. Derp. So she took it into her own hands, so to speak, and was caught trying to steal a newborn baby. How dare you? You are going to hell, Mrs. Derp. You will not be able to get another job as a doctor because you're going to be in prison for the rest of your life. Say hi to Scott Peterson for us, huh? Say hi to Chris Watts. Say hi to Charles Manson. Oh wait, he died. What's up, Les, baby? Les. They say less is more. Less is not more. More is more. But for this particular conversation, less is more. Less is the best. Less is definitely better than Lydia. That's not saying much. A freaking rat has more ethics and morals than Lydia. What's up there? It's not even morning yet for me. I can't fall asleep. Sometimes these things help me fall asleep. When I see colors and I see lights, let me tell you something, trash nation. You want to tell people you moved into a nice brand new 2-bedroom apartment? That thing's not even a studio apartment. What's up, Donna? That thing is just a freaking hotel room with a little kitchenette and a bathroom. And you're trying to tell the people that you're paying $1,600 a month for that in northern Alabama. You could rent a house for less than that there. So you're trying to tell me, trash nation, that you're trying to tell me, trash, that Mrs. T, someone who makes, I heard, 80 to 100,000 a year as an architect, is going to live in a little hotel room with you with a big 6'8" goofball who plays the guitar all day, sits around the bed, and uses all my catchphrases. Let me tell you something, folks. He gone, she gone, put it on the board. You're telling me that Mrs. T, or any other woman for that matter, is going to want to live in a little hotel room / studio apartment? Is that where you want to live, Les? Is that where you want to live, Honey Bunch? Well, Lydia wouldn't care. Lydia lives in a dumpster. I'm spitting the facts, Truth. I'm spitting the facts. I know Les likes them, but the bottom line is this, Les. He lied. He said he was moving into a fancy 2-bedroom apartment. It's not fancy. That's a studio. That's not even a studio apartment. Doesn't even look like that. That's a studio apartment. Doesn't even look like that. That looks like a hotel room with with a kitchen and a bathroom. That's like something a hobo would live in, coming out of a halfway house or something. T-Nation. It ain't no T-Nation here. It's 55 Nation. Let it up, Les. I want to see colors. I want to see lights. Who gonna buy me? Who gonna buy me breakfast, baby? $5 I got. That's for 1 gallon. That's for 1 gallon of gas. I'm gonna need a couple of egg McMuffins, coffee, and a hash browns, baby. Okay, Carlos, you don't even work. You're not even a U.S. citizen. Show us your green card. Let me tell you something, Carlos Martinez. Yeah, this guy works, sure. This guy's on the internet 24 hours a day, showing us freaks. These people who wear diapers. Dr. Derp, what do you care? You're gonna be in a prison within the next 6 months. Dr. Derp. 18 in life, baby. Ricky was a young boy. He had a heart of gold. Lived under 5 and he worked his fingers to the bone. I'll tell you something, folks. I'm exchanging that amp today for a Fender 40 watt. Yeah, it's gonna be sweet. That's why I didn't really go live that much last week. I was trying to figure out how to work this goddamn amp. So that with this, I don't like how it's configured. With all the controls being on the top, and things like 17 inches high. I had to get on a footstool to reach it. No, get going, as Lisa would say. Get going, bitch boy. Lydia, you ain't no horny patori. Last with $20.55. You see how she added the 55, folks? See, she knows where it's at. Lydia. Lydia was a young girl. She had a heart of stone. She stole a baby, and now she's working her fingers to the bone. Lydia's got 18 in life, you got it. 18 in life, you know. Your crime is time, and it's 18 in life to go. $20.55. That's very important to put in that 55. It's all about the fives, folks. 5 plus 5 is 10. Right? 10 plus 45 equals 55. 1 million minus $999,000. $999,945 equals 55. $1 penny plus $54.99 equals 55. It all comes back to 55, folks. The chickens always come home to roost. Let me tell you something, Noodles, you're nothing but trash. Trash. I don't dox. I don't troll. I don't take anything to real life. I don't call agencies. I don't call cops. I don't buy pizzas for people. I just don't do that kind of stuff. I've had the same account since April of 2008. I'm an OG. Here we go again. Carlos Martinez starting his day of trolling. Oh, he's off to work, folks. Where? Where are you off to work at, huh? You off to work as a troll? Yeah. He's going to put in, I don't know, a good 20-hour day today, scouring the tubes for men who wear diapers, right? Isn't that what you're into? Carlos, he's brought all these freaks to the Boyd. Carlos has messed up the Boyd just as much as David Dildo has. Yeah, put that on the board. Just as much as Trash Nation. He's nothing but trash. This new amp's gonna sound good, folks. Let me tell you something. It's gonna reinvigorate my guitar playing. I can't wait to go there this afternoon. So I didn't feel satisfied when I got the other one. I felt like, do I really want this? It's very complicated to use, actually. The effects buttons were very weird. So I'm an old school guy. All my amps are pretty much plug and play. I'm not into all these fancy. Well, I used to be into a lot of pedals, foot pedals and things. I'm not into that stuff anymore. All that stuff is built into the amp. You don't need that anymore. I'm doing some Christmas songs. Also, I'm going to look into, I need to talk to them at the Guitar Center. I'd like to get, because I used to have a microphone and stuff. I'd like to get a microphone, a mic stand, a cable hooked into a little PA system where I can sing, where I don't have to play guitar and blow my voice out. I can dial in the sound, so I'm not shouting, and the next 2 days I'm recuperating because my voice is all thrashed. with nothing but thrash. You're nothing but thrash. But I have a feeling that stuff's going to be expensive. So today is probably just going to be a quick exchanging of the amps. I gotta repack my amp in the box it came with. It has like all these styrofoam things, all that. And then go up there and test out a couple amps. I think I know which one I want. Talk to the guy, see if he can throw in, because I think this amp I'm getting is $50 cheaper than the one I got. So I'll just say, okay, throw in, throw in an AB switch. That's one of those stomp boxes where you could play clean. Like let's say you're playing Nirvana. Let's say you're playing Come As You Are. You know, the song starts off all clean. You know. And then it kicks in, right? The way it kicks in, you can't see it, but the guitar player's taking his foot, his shoe, and hitting a little button, right? And there's a cable that goes from that foot switch to the amp. So it goes from the clean channel to the overdrive to the distortion channel. Yeah, that Boss thing I had that didn't even have. I didn't even have a AV switch like that. I could have bought one, but the amp is too complicated. And then, yeah, that's all I need. Then I'm out the door. Then I'll come back, and then I'll feel reinvigorated and be like, oh, man, I want to set this up now. Start playing, see how it sounds. Boys like to play with their toys. You know what I'm saying, folks? $20.55 from Les, baby. She's putting it on the board for the Emperor. Boys like to play with their toys. Just like girls. You know, there's things that girls like to do. Girls love to go shopping. You know, they like to get new shoes, new outfits. They like to browse. You know, they like to go get some makeup or whatever. Guys, or me. Yeah, some guys like to go to the Home Depot. You know, like a J.K. NoCal. He's a self-employed contractor. He can build you a deck. He can paint your house. He can do anything. You know, he could probably hang out in the Home Depot for hours. See, I'm not a Home Depot guy. Some people like to hang out GameStop or something, buy a new computer game or a game. I'm not a gamer. I played video games when I was a kid. I'm 49 years old in a couple months. I played, when I was a kid back in New Jersey, I had the Atari game system. That's why I love those Atari t-shirts so much. Those vintage Atari t-shirts, which I'm going to need to buy a few more of those for the summer. Because those ones that I had, first off, several of them are too tight on me now. And the ones that do fit, a lot of the logos, because I washed them so many times, they're falling off. I like that vintage stuff, vintage T-shirts like that. But they're new though. They're new. They're throwbacks. Or even the Nintendo. I was into that, and then also the Sega. And then I stopped around 20 or 21. When I was a kid growing up in the 80s back in New Jersey, all of us kids, we would go to arcades. We would go to the mall. So we would all pile in one of our mom's cars and pile in the station wagon or something. We go to the arcade. I was always working odd jobs and stuff as a young kid. So I'd have like a $20 bill in my pocket. And I would get like $10 of quarters. So many arcade machines, games. Donkey Kong, Galaga, Miss Pac-Man, all those games. I could put 1 quarter in the Galaga machine, folks, and make it last for about a half hour. I was the Galaga master. And then right across, it was at the Livingston Mall in Livingston, New Jersey. And then right across from that arcade was a Burger King, right, built inside the mall. You don't see that anymore. This is when things were cheap. And you go over there, I would always get the same thing. I would always get one of those classic Burger King chicken sandwiches, some onion rings, a large Coke. That was probably like $3-4 or something. And then I might meet up with my mom or something. She would buy me a couple pairs of shorts or something, or a t-shirt, whatever. And then if you wanted music, all the malls, back then they still had records. So we would go to Sam Goody's. Remember Sam Goody's? Buy records. Buy records or tapes. Because in my room I had a stereo system which played records or tapes. And also, it played 8-track tapes. Also, I didn't use that feature. And of course, I was in the had my BMX bike. I had a red line, and then I had a PK Ripper, which, as you know, in 1984, I got beat up by 4 black kids, and they stole the bike. But we went back like a few days later, and my parents bought me another one. But, but the guy gave us like half off or something. I was into skateboarding for a while. Played lots of sports growing up: soccer, ice hockey, wrestling, lacrosse, baseball, tennis, golf, football, ultimate frisbee. Uh, I had 3 brothers, 2 sisters, tons of friends, very fit, always active, very into collecting baseball cards. I had a huge baseball card collection. I had a huge Star Wars figure collection. I was awesome at Legos. I used to enter Lego tournaments as a kid. That's no joke. I was a Cub Scout, was a Boy Scout, won the Pinewood Derby a couple times. Was in the Model Rocket Club. We would build our own model rockets and go down to the park and shoot them off. My father would help me build my model rockets. Uh, $46.10. The show. We're putting it on the board, folks. Wow, these are lucrative. Uh, I was a very short kid. My freshman year in high school, in 1987, when I was 14 years old, I was only 5'3", 103 pounds. I wrestled on the freshman wrestling team that year. I was the first weight class, 103 pounds. There's still some pictures in the photo album of me in my little wrestling tights or whatever, and wrestling shoes. And those things you wore on your head, the ears. 5'3", 103. Wow. I'm 5'11" and a half. So I call myself 6 feet. I was a late bloomer. Yeah, I was 103. Now I'm about 185. That's so Noodles is huge. Noodles is about 420 pounds. Noodles hangs out with people who eat cat food. Noodles hangs out with people who eat raw meat. and raw chicken, raw poultry. Okay, that guy's gonna get salmonella poisoning, and you can put that on the board. I think that guy ate a live frog the other day. I think somebody dared that guy to eat a live frog. I didn't do anything. There's Noodles. Noodles started that fucking rumor. I don't do any of that kind of stuff. I don't even know who that girl is. I've only watched her videos like twice. The only thing I said to Noodles one time, I go, because he wanted me to go on a panel with her. I go, dude, I've watched her videos. She's kind of boring. All she does is smoke weed. I don't smoke weed. I have asthma. Okay? I don't take anything to real life. I don't take people's channels down. You're out of your mind. I don't call cops. I hate cops. Cops are the last people I would call. I don't fucking deliver pizzas to people's houses. That's what Lydia does. It was probably Lydia. Bought her. Lydia used to send pizzas to Black Metal Troy's house. All these people talking rumors like that, that's illegal. That's illegal. Okay? Because that's slander and libelous. And I could long form you, Noodles. So if I were you, I would stop talking this shit. You know I didn't do anything. That's a crime. You're trying to say I committed a crime. I don't do any of that kind of crap. Just fucking knock it off. That's a bad crowd over there. Get back to doing my own shit. Put it on the board there, Dr. Derp, Dr. Twerp. Speaking of Polish people, Anderson Henderson said that Polish guy, Lydia, the one who you used to have a major crush on, Igor, the guy who lives in England, who's Polish, the long hair. He was like 20 years old or something. Anderson the other day said that he died of a drug overdose. I don't know if that's true. I mean, we're talking about Anderson here. Everything out of that guy's mouth is, is suspect. That's another guy. I can't roll with these people. I can't roll with these people anymore. I can't roll with these people. This Noodles bunch, they think it's funny. Everything's funny. Everything's funny. No, everything's not funny. I'm a very serious person. Anderson, who knows what the hell he's talking about half the time. This is like the Twilight Zone down there. You got Lady Melton. Who knows what the hell Melton's talking about half the time. Now you got this freaking zombies guy walking around without a shirt on, wearing some kind of headgear. What is he wearing? Like, is he like a coal miner? Is that like a light? Is he going down into a tunnel? Is he going to work? Walking around, there was an injured bunny rabbit. He took a shovel, cut the rabbit's head off, picked it up. You know, I mean, is this where I want to be hanging out? No. No. Who else? Mr. T. He's trash. All he does is talk about me. God. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes down and files paperwork and, changes his name to fucking my name. My real name. The guy talks about me all day. He's obsessed. It's like that movie Single White Female, when Jennifer Jason Leigh moves in with Bridget Fonda, and she becomes obsessed. She gets her hair cut like her. She looks like her. Yeah, that's Mr. T. I can't roll with any of these people. So who's left from the old days? G? No. No. That's boring over there. All you hear over there is fucking G coughing the whole time because he's smoking all that wax. No. So who's left? Rosie? Rosie's got me blocked. And Rosie's boring. Who's left? Whiskey OG? He's got me blocked. He's had me blocked for 4 years. He's an idiot. I know all the girls love him. Oh, Whiskey's so cute. Who's left? The 9000 series? He's got me blocked. He's got everyone blocked. Talk about a guy, a little, anger management problems, man. This guy's hopped up on freaking energy drinks. He's 5'2". Talk about somebody who needs to get a job. He hasn't cut down a tree in 3 years. How does he get the money to travel all down there in Florida? That costs money. The gas is through the roof for these nomads. $5 a gallon, and these rigs weigh a lot. And what do you think they get per gallon? 10, 15 miles a gallon? Get going, bitch boy. Little angry little leprechaun. When you don't have any money coming in, everything's going out. Spending on food, spending on whatever he spends his money on. Chicken in a can, shop towels, lint rollers. He used to go to Motel 6s all the time and meet up with ladies of the night. He definitely, he's got to have some kind of government check coming in, or his mommy's helping him out. He used to work for his dad during the summertime, cut down trees in Massachusetts. He used to film himself. He hasn't done that since 2019, folks. 3 years. 3 years. Who else is there to watch down there? Tasha, yeah, she's got me blocked. I never did anything to her. But I mean, when she talks, like I can't even understand what she's saying. She mumble, she mumbles. Yeah, I can't roll with that. Bergs can't roll with that. Who else is left? Holly. Ever since Mary passed away, Holly goes live like once every 2 weeks. Yeah, Holly's got me blocked too. See, the funny thing is, I don't have any of these people blocked. They have me blocked. Yeah, no. 55 Nation is a solo show. Always have been, always will be. Exchanging my amp for another one today. So I'm looking forward to that. Made a few donations here. That's nice. $46.10. Let's get up to over 50. Who's going to throw down a 5 spot? Let's get me up over 50. Let's do it. Let's do it there, derp. From the derps. Come on, don't be a twerp, be a derp. Throw down a 5 spot for your emperor, the Bergie boy. Pay it forward to your elder. Look at it this way. Look at it this way. Look at it this way, Lydia. If you didn't know me from the YTDC and Black Mental Choice, you would not know Derp. Because I told you about this community. Because I told you about Elvis like 5 years ago, 4 years ago, and then you came in and you weren't here the whole time, and then you came back. So if I never told you, you wouldn't have been around, because that's where you met Derp, right? You met him here, or did you meet him in the YTDC? So let me tell you something, Derp. Tell you something, idiot. Throw the old Bergie boy a 5 spot, and we'll call it even. Because if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be engaged to Derp. You put that on the board. I'm a matchmaker. I am a Cupid. You know it. I know it. Derp knows it. Don't be a twerp. Be a derp. Yeah, that should be a T-shirt right there. Another T-shirt should be paging Dr. Derp. Paging Dr. Derp. Another T-shirt. Lydiot. Lydiot, you're wanted for questioning. Apparently she was in the maternity ward. There's a missing baby. Bring back the baby, and maybe we'll drop the charges, Lydiot. Because we know your eggs are bad. And Derp is infertile. Would it be infertile or non-fertile? No, infertile. I'm getting pretty dumb in my old age. It's never too late to turn it around. Always remember that. Now, if we get a super chat here for $8.90, we'll be at $55. Wow. Because we're at $46.10 plus $8.90. That equals 55. Oh my God. That would really set my week up to look pretty damn good. 'Cause I already look damn good. You know, I'm the best looking man in the history of the world. Your day consists of YouTube. I don't even know if you're in medical school, or if you're in dental school, or if you're in training to be a hoe school, or if you're in chiropractic school, massage school with happy endings, pharmaceutical school, nursing school. We don't know anything about this person. This person is a mystery, folks. This person is an enigma. This person is a puzzle trapped inside of an enigma, trapped inside of a mystery. But don't worry. Private Eye Bergs is on the case. Bergs, the bounty hunter, is on the case. And Lydiot has definitely absconded from the law. And you know what happens, Dan the fisherman, when that happens, they call in the criminals are all around you. You can't stop them, can't get down. So they'll be hiding in the pine. I'll hunt you down, 'cause I'm the dog. I'm the dog. The big bad dog. The BERGS bounty hunter. I'm the bounty hunter. For a fee, I will hunt down anybody. But I have my sights set on Lydiot. Oh yeah. Lydiot is on the run. She's a fugitive. It's time to bring her to justice. It's time to come up to present time. And it's time to show her what life is all about. She's going to be doing some serious time in the big house. A conundrum. Dan the fisherman back in town. Dan the Fisherman lit it up in the fall, folks, for $200. I couldn't believe it. Then we got into some kind of weird argument or something. Now he hates me. But he'll be back. They always come back. You know why? Because it's like a moth to the flame. It's like a mosquito to the bug zapper. I'm the bug zapper. You guys are the bugs. You guys can't help yourself. You have to fly into that bug zapper. You have to go explore it because you see those lights and you have to go and get yourself zapped. It's a moth to a flame. You people are moths and mosquitoes and gnats and all sorts of creepy crawlies, and you have to fly into that bug zapper. Back in New Jersey, we had fireflies. Remember fat bats? You play wiffle ball with fat bats, or just regular wiffle ball. Wiffle ball was big when I was a kid, folks. We loved playing wiffle ball, even well into our teens. Shit. If I had someone to play wiffle ball with, I'd play wiffle ball right now. I'll crush anybody in wiffle ball. Dan the Fisherman, I'll crush you in wiffle ball. We used to, during the summertime sometimes, all the lightning bugs were out. The fireflies, whatever we call them. Yeah, sometimes we'd catch them, we'd put them in a jar or something like that. And some of us more sadistic kids would take our bats, or fat bats, or our wiffle ball bats, and we'd play wiffle ball, firefly wiffle ball. So like you'd swing, and if you hit a firefly, because basically you hit one of those, they gone. So if you miss, I think that's like one strike, or you're out, or so that's one out or something. Yeah, we play firefly wiffle ball. You guys ever play that? Dan, you ever play that? Miss Derp? Miss Derp has never played anything her entire life. She is adverse to physical activity. That's why Lydia is 750 pounds. She has never done any physical activity in her entire life. Lydia was one of those types of people, folks. Remember in school, and you would go to gym class, right? You would go to gym class. Lydia was the type of person who would always have like a doctor's note, and she would hand it to the gym teacher, the PE teacher, and she'd be like, "Oh yeah, my doctor says I can't participate. I'm having an asthma attack." And like Lydia would just like sit there on the sidelines and like read a book or something, you know. Yeah, Lydia never did any type of physical activity her entire life. So, Lydia, I mean, the only question I have for you is, when are you going to be on that show called My 600-Pound Life? Because I don't really see you doing a lot of physical activity there, Lydia. I walk with the righteous. All right, folks, this was a long one today. We hit $46.10. You can put that on the board. Now the Bergie boy is going to go to bed for a few hours. And the Bergie boy is going to go exchange his guitar amp for another one. And maybe I will. It's kind of hard to live stream in there. It's very, very chaotic. It's very chaotic in there. It's very hard to live stream. Now, if I had slept well last night, because I am an insomniac, if I had slept well last night, okay, I could have woke up, because I think Guitar Center opens at 10 o'clock. I could be waking up right now, or maybe in like an hour, go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, take a shower, take my vitamins, oh yeah, I need to do some food shopping today, folks. I need some yogurt. I need some yogurt. I need some what are those things called? I get these unsalted rice cakes, because I can't have too much sodium with my blood pressure. But unsalted rice cakes, and then a good snack, put a little bit of peanut butter, Skippy or Jif. But I only put peanut butter on one of them, so I'll take like two. I gotta get some fruit. I gotta get a couple prepackaged salads. Oh yeah, shrimp. Yeah, I think, you know what? I think I'm gonna get a shrimp cocktail. Shrimp is very good for you, actually. Well, no, there's actually a lot of cholesterol in shrimp, I think. It's not bad though. Maybe, yeah. Probably running low on beer. Probably need a 6-pack of beer for later. And so what am I gonna eat for dinner though? I think my mom's making something, some kind of chicken something. I'll just eat what she's making. Oh yeah, and the Mariners are playing tonight. I think I gotta go to the post office too. I got a few things to mail too. I gotta get an oil change this week. You know how much oil changes are now, folks? My parents got an oil change like a couple months ago, like a month ago. It was like freaking $80. Oil changes. I know what oil changes were like like 15, 20, 25 bucks. This is insane times we're living in, folks. They need to do another stimulus check, folks, for these people. For people, you out of your mind? Gas prices through the roof, inflation, prices of groceries, everything. Are you out of your mind? I mowed the front lawn yesterday, so I feel pretty good about that. They're still working here, and the deck is done, but they're painting the outside of the house. So it'll be done, I think, painting the outside of the house probably like Wednesday. And then they're going to put another layer of another coat of varnish or whatever that stuff is on the deck. But they're not going to be gone. My mom has a lot of work for these guys. Yeah, whatever. They're Vietnamese. The one guy, he doesn't speak anything. And he doesn't speak a lick of English, just one guy. I felt bad for him the other day. He waved for me to come outside, and he was like, because he was doing some trimming of like a hedge. And he was like pointing at the freaking clippers he was using. And I was like, what are they broken? Like, what's going on here? And he was just like looking at me. He couldn't. I mean, seriously, usually people can say like, hi, bye, thank you. This guy couldn't say anything. Not a lick. So I pointed. I go, oh, over there. And we like walked over there. It was like I was talking to a caveman or something. He couldn't speak anything. Now he's a worker. The guy who owns the company is Vietnamese also, but he speaks English. You know, he just wanted to know how far to cut it down or something. I don't know. It was pretty wild. It's pretty awkward. All right, folks. Put that on the board. Put that in the books. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, Mr. T. 'Cause you nothing but trash. BERGS out.